Namaste and catch my family, and welcome to another morning coffee with Rion. Missed you guys. How you guys doing out there across planet Earth? Oh my goodness, so much intel, so many downloads for you guys. I was up in the sequoias up in California, the big trees. I was up there for 2 weeks. Very exciting times. I'm working on my book. And I'm going to go ahead and say this because it keeps me motivated. I've waited 7 years to actually put some of my knowledge and my experience on paper. You guys are going to learn about a lot of stuff that maybe you guys haven't seen yet. And my brother Ferris mentioned, hey bro, why don't you release the book? Why don't you release all the footage that you have sitting on your hard drives of some of the different countries and activations you guys have done? And I was thinking about it, and yes, I agree. I want to talk to my brother J-Dog, Mr. Styles, over there at iPyramids, and all my Team Light members and all of our stories and all of the stuff that we've done behind the scenes. I think it would be very inspiring to share some of that stuff that's been going on behind the scenes for all my fellow light workers, like gritters out there, those that work the ley lines, and obviously all you guys out there just waking up, to see some of the footage and then, read about it. I got a really cool format for my book. Everything else I'm going to kind of keep to myself, but this is what I can tell you that happened, okay? So, I'll start with this. I'm into the book. We're doing really good, writing it and whatnot, and I downloaded the brand new Word 2016, right? And I'm up in the cabin, and I basically, I've been working on this one specific chapter, and for some odd reason, I've been saving it every, it auto saves every 10 minutes, right? Well, after I wrote the intro of what this book was, and the preface going into what kind of like what's going to constitute in this book, as soon as I finished that in my 3D form, right, or my 3D Rion experience, I should say, it got deleted. I lost 2 4-hour work days up in the mountains, right? So I'm sitting there going like, oh my goodness! I almost like took my laptop and like tossed it. I'm like, that was so much, like, cause it's not just like regurgitating stuff. It's like half download, half writing, and then trying to fit it all together so it makes sense, right? So I was like, oh no. So I kind of relaxed, and they said, just wait, be patient. Everything's happening for a reason. And I was like, okay. Next morning, I go into a little Wi-Fi room up there at my ranch up in California, and I start writing, have my headphones on, and all of a sudden something happens, okay? All of a sudden, my higher self, one of my big angelics, gets behind the wheel, and all of a sudden, I just start auto-writing. And this is really cool. I just want to share it with you guys because I was super pumped. You guys are going to get to read this. He was like, the last time I had a vessel on this planet was 7,658 years ago. I herald from the Andromedan galaxy. I was sent here with the Sphere Being Alliance. It just rips. Like 4 or 5 pages later, I kind of snap out and I'm like, oh my goodness, this is my higher self writing from his perspective of what it was like to actually have a vessel on Earth. And then some of the ways and different interactions between this vessel, me, higher selves, how he was trained to, be activated and to be of service on this planet. And the entire framework of the book changed. So this is why I mention this to you. Sometimes in life, you think that like this version, like my little 3D version, this guy's got all the answers. It could be with a relationship, it can be with work, it could be with friends. You think like this version, this little chemical computer in here this is who I am. I'm here to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that we are little fractals. We are the smallest version on our streams of who we truly are in this cosmos. So, sometimes when things are taken from you and you're like, oh no, I can't believe this, I'm being punished. why? You know, you get into that, why is this happening? It's to remind yourself later in post, which is always 2020. This is why this took place, son. You couldn't see, this version couldn't see the depth or the path that we were trying to guide you on. So I say that to you because everyone has stuff in their life where they're like, why did this happen to me? And then like 2 months later, you're like, oh, thank God that happened, right? You know, whatever it might be, you know? So I just say that to you guys as a reference. I'm super excited about this book. Me sharing it with you guys now is going to propel me to obviously finish it for you and get some really cool insights. I'm going back and forth with my guides with some of the supernatural stuff. You know, when I was taught by my higher self, I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I was never trained by a human. When my eyes came on in 2009, my higher self was down here, landed, you know, in my den every night, about 8 feet tall, and taught me all of my hand positions, all my mudras, how to move energy, how to draw energy from the grid, how to pull energy through, you know, how to call things, how to speak to the wind, all these really cool things, right? So I'm in there like, okay, so this is how you call in a storm. And they're like, no! And I was like, wait, what? That's what you guys told me. They're like, dude, baby steps, bro. You don't just start like, you know. So I think you guys are going to have a really cool time reading it, and obviously with the highest intent, okay? I just thought that there's a lot of really cool stuff on this planet. And, you know, like I said before in past videos, I feel with this body and our suits and who we really are, it feels like someone took our manual of how to actually operate a 3D biological physical suit and just has been lost for quite some time. How your chakras are properly supposed to fire and work. Each chakra operates on a bandwidth. Okay, your root chakra is kind of like dial up. Your sacral, your stomach. You know, as you go up in chakra, in your chakras, right? Higher the frequency you go, hence the faster the speed. Okay. Each chakra has abilities. Each chakra has things that it can do. Okay, it's really cool. It's like once you guys, you know, start understanding that you're in obviously a biological suit, which much you guys understand. But imagine going through an entire incarnation and not ever like shifting into 6th gear in your Ferrari. You've always stayed in 3rd gear your whole life. You're like, I didn't know this thing could shift into 4th and 5th gear. 6th gear, oh my goodness. So what I'm trying to say is that with your chakras, and all you guys, all you star seeds out there that obviously understand that we got more than 7. All right, I was cute for the last 15,000 years, but let's be real. I would like the 12 stack for me is, let's go ahead and make that our new base average, 12 chakras, okay? Standard. All right, moving on. I don't know if you guys ever seen a 12-sided star, but for me, that always looks a lot more complicated than a Merkaba, huh? All right. Remember that your little Merkaba, let's just break down some stuff for you guys. I'm really excited. This is some of the stuff I'm seeing in the book. Merkabas are fantastic for travel. Just remember there's 3 rotations. 3, not 2. Inner Merkaba to the right, middle Merkaba to the left, outer Merkaba to the right. It's not 2, it's 3 rotations. More rotations, more functions, more sacred geometry, more controls. It's like a Nintendo controller. Okay, I'm a 6-sided Merkaba and I only got 2 flavors. One goes left, one goes right. Okay, that's like having a Nintendo controller and being able to go up, down, left, right, A, B, select start. Akari Warriors. No, now. It's a Nintendo thing. Now, multiple sacred geometries rotating around each other. It's like having an Xbox controller, you know, or a PS4. Okay, front, back, left, right, up, down, whatever that is, right, for you. More controls, okay? When you guys are starting to spin your frequencies out there and you begin to get those anklets off on your feet, when you're beginning to start understanding what some of these harnesses are, just so you guys know, when I first woke up, the governors that are on your suit so you don't burn out, especially when you start pulling energy from the grid. You know, here's some of the things to understand. I used to have governors. Okay, a governor, if you guys know what a governor is what they put in a car to make, say the car's engine can go 160 miles an hour, they'll put a governor in the car so it only goes 120. That's a governor, okay? What up, sweetheart? step into my office. I just want to make a quick little. This is Thunderbeat. She's amazing. She makes all the DNA activation soundtracks. What year did you win
which award? I got 7.
You got 7 awards. She's like behind the scenes. This is one of my homegirls. I just have a seat real quick. I just want to wrap this up for them. I haven't made a video for them. So yeah, this is Sedona. Everyone's like a little wizard around here. All right, so that's what I wanted to say for you guys. There's usually anklets that you guys will incarnate with until you're strong enough or in your emotional or spiritual integrity, hence your spiritual age, that will actually allow you to pull energy from the grid. If you guys want to think about this, you're going to have 2 anklets on. One on your left ankle, one on your right ankle. You're also going to have governors, okay? Some of you guys, when you get your eyes on after you charge in the sun, you're outside sun charging. If you guys don't know which video to watch or how to charge from the sun, Experiencers Speak on my YouTube channel. I did a live dissertation with them last year. I'm going back this year, by the way. I'm going to talk about that in a second. And in that video, that was the most awesome way I could explain to a live audience how to charge from the sun. Anyways, what I'm getting to. Go outside, charge from the sun. When you go back inside or into the shade, keep your eyes closed. You should be able to see your energy body glowing if you're charging properly. Look down. You'll be able to see the bands on your wrists. If you look down, you can see the bands on your ankles. Now, for all you guys, let me explain something to you. And this is, I just want to keep it real. Why do we have governors, Ryan, on these suits? Well, to be perfectly honest with you, there's a lot of emotional kind of instability around here. And you can imagine sometimes you got in a physical altercation or you got really upset with a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a coworker, and you actually blasted them with energy. You know? Like all those internal thoughts, like passive aggressive, like I can't believe they did this to me. I'm like, I'm gonna blow you up. Like, so what I'm trying to say is there's a reason why there's governors on these suits, ladies and gentlemen. It's not some sort of a punishment. However, as you grow up, step into your power, they will take those off. Just make sure that you make that request. I want you to understand like why. Okay. Another thing too is for all you guys out there, there's Tai Chi masters, Kung Fu masters. Right, like I said, I was taught by a 8-foot Anunnaki, E.T., with an angelic side. I don't even know what this human story is, but here's another thing for you. All you guys that move mad chi, my 2 main governors were in my armpits. So when I used to pull energy from the ground and fire it through my chest, one of the main governors was here and here. Now, obviously, your lymph nodes are all around your body, right? So there's definitely lymph nodes here, 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 and to here. More than that. What I'm getting to is that I understand there's a rhyme and a reason. I'm trying to seed your conscious to understand what are some of the things that are in the governors that are found inside of a human body to make sure that you guys don't burn out or misuse your energy and obviously stack more karma than necessary. Okay, a lot of this stuff is to keep you guys on a smooth, graceful path. Understand this. Always see that the cup is half full, not half empty. And real quickly, ladies, stay positive, baby, because that's you're manifesting your reality. So if you get a Debbie Downer mood, you're creating that around you. You stay happy, you stay blissful. Every time I just got back from Los Angeles and the Sequoias, I had a huge soul drop off. You know, that's one of my jobs. I'm a transport. And it was really funny because, you know, I'm used to like transporting like straight up deities from like different sacred sites on earth. So I got these little like wigwams on my cords. And I'm sleeping in my room last night. And I wake up in the morning, right? And I have like those like weird negative, you know, it's like negative like things. I'm like, why am I thinking about this? Why am I thinking about that? And I started laughing at myself. I'm like, oh, I forgot I haven't cleared yet over on the vortex. I got these little tic tacs making a little shaking the cables, you know. So that I'm trying to get to.
Go now.
Go now. No, but listen.
No, as in the negative energies.
Negative energy, go now.
Now.
My thing is that while you're waking up, you guys get a really nice reprieve. While you're waking up, you're dealing with yourself individually. Obviously, everyone has responsibilities, family, work, children, whatever that might be. This is what I'm trying to get to, ladies and gentlemen. Understand when you're waking up with a negative program in your head and find your counter. All of a sudden, I woke up in the morning, I started chuckling, and I was like, abundance, 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 more light to me, more light to me. More light to me, more light to me. You know, it's like, you know, harmony, harmonize, 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 harmonize. And I'm going to share something with you guys right now. I'm going to say it. There is a code word on this planet if you want to bypass these lower dimensional levels to actually get to your highest forms or your galactic forms. The mantra is galactic bypass, galactic bypass, galactic bypass, galactic bypass. You will, if you guys are aware, gone to your commanding, right, or that galactic family we herald from. Not this, again, Earth story. We're all visitors here on Earth. No one's from Earth, okay? Maybe the Agarthians, but that's only 17 million years. There's things before that. Okay, moving on. Who built those caves? Okay, what I'm trying to get to.
The book.
Shh, the book. It's in the book. Okay, last thing I want to share real quick is I will be at Experiences Speak. I got invited back this year to speak with my brother Alex, Mr. Mazzone. Experiences Speak, August 26th, August 27th in Portland, Maine, right? Portland, Maine, in Maine. I'm gonna put the link right on this video for you guys. You guys can check it out if you guys want to show up. If you guys are on the East Coast, yo, what's up? Roll through. I definitely want to talk to you guys. I believe I'm speaking on Saturday, which I believe is the 27th, from like 3 to 6 or something like that, or something like that. So I definitely have some gifts for you guys energetically, and I definitely want to hook up whoever shows up. Those who are of service, I'd love to see you guys out there. I'll see you guys out there August 26th, 27th. If you guys are new to this, Unite the Collective on YouTube has a lot of older videos and instructional videos. Obviously, these coffee talks.
Timeless videos.
Timeless videos. Timeless. What else? Videos for you there. AscensionLeague.com. If you guys are getting stuck or you feel like you got hit a glass ceiling, I'm at AscensionLeague.com. And obviously for all your light gear and tools, lots of new awesome stuff, that's going to be the Etheric Tech.
Overwhelming.
It's a lot of things. I wear many hats.
Yeah.
Absolute pleasure being an Earth Guardian down here with you guys, and to let you know that we are moving in a very graceful direction. And here's something that came in from another Earth Guardian yesterday I want to share real quickly. There are 2 waves coming. There's a wave that's like kind of like a disclosure / kind of slide into 4D, kind of like 2 to 3 foot swell potential. Okay. Then there's a Waimea pipeline wave. If we choose to rock this frequency on this planet, that literally just takes the whole thing into a much, much higher vibration of awesomeness. This is what I want from you guys. Be the type of person that is not sitting on the beach with your surfboard in a wetsuit, waiting to be told when to get in the water. Be the type of person who's already sitting outside the surf line, waiting for their wave on their surfboard at 6 in the morning. Be that type of person and you shall be rewarded. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a free will sovereign zone. You have the choice to wake up, or you have the choice to stay asleep. You have the choice to go at the speed you want to on your timeline. Remember that your heart governs all your actions. This illusion, this truth. My name is Rion. I love you so much. See y'all very soon. Peace.